Eyes, eyes.
Hey Eddie, you travel around the world in a Heraclitus both two times, and how was your experience?
Well, it's a lot of different experience, like a lot of different sailors. People they sailing around the world, they have a lot of different opinion and a lot of experience. But for me, it's like around the world. For me, it's much more. My experience is like I've been meet a lot of different cultural people, and I meet people that I don't know that I make interrupting with the culture, and that's why I learn more. Like I study more, like more the culture of people. Much more important when I travel around the world, and it's very cool. Like it's very cool to see how different culture around the world. For me, it's like really cool. It's very nice, to see.
You are a man of the sea. Your passion is to navigate the sea, the ocean, and you prefer stay alive in the ocean or in the land.
Well, it depends. It depends what you like, Like people, they like more the land, and some people they like more the ocean. So, but for me, I prefer more to stay in the land. But I prefer rather stay in the ocean because the ocean is much more freedom. That nobody can live in the ocean. Like it's hard to live in the ocean because you have to have a passion to live in the ocean. And it's difficult for people, some people to live in the ocean because some people they'll need to live in the land, but the ocean is much more different. Like it's much more different, like it's different way to live, it's different way to live, and it's different lifestyle, and it's different how to consume about that you live in the ocean, and for me it's really cool.
Oh yeah, you dive with sharks, with dolphins, with many fishes, and what you just can know just in the deep of the ocean. What's the big difference?
Well, it's a different world down there, So totally different world. Like it's deep. It's the same. Like you stay on the land that you live in the world of the land. Like you live in the city and all of this, in the land. But down there is different world because you're living with these creatures like fish and everything. It's so different. Like it's like nobody know down there. Only that you know that if you dive down there and you see what is like the world of the nature, And for me, it's my passion to dive and to see what is different, Life that the human don't see, some of the people don't see, like people they're just talking about what is this, what is dolphin and dolphin, how they live, but it's a nice way to go and to see what people they do, like, and what's the animal they do, what's their impressment when you be with them, and down in the water, because it's much more different, like you live in a land is different, but down there you cannot talk. You cannot talk with everything. You just live with them,
Yeah. And what do you think about the human race in your country, in Pacifico, in Brazil? What with your experience in many countries that you visit 46 countries, what did you reflect about the human race?
Well, at least like a lot of people they don't know, maybe they forget about to see what is like a lot of country they do, and what is in the other country. And it's many countries, a totally different culture, And for me, like the human race of everybody, like in the whole country, is like it's right now it's difficult, It's really difficult, that everything like I don't know. The system is turn everybody down now. You know, everybody in the system, and the only way you can do out from the system, you go into the ocean. That's only you can stay out from the system. You know.
Yeah. And what's the big difference of you, Eddie? You begins your travel, you after all your experience, you can see a big difference in your characteristics, in your way of life, your way of see the world, in your relationships.
Oh yeah, it was like a big difference for me, you know, like I live in the home, like my home, like back in the Solomon Islands. It's very different, like I living like, I don't know, like I don't like see what I see it in my, you know, like what I want to do, you know. But for me, it's really different for me now. Like I'm really like, I'm going out in the world and I see different cultures that are really interesting, like to know about the people. Like same like right now I meet you guys, you know, and for me this is my experience. Like I really to know about what is the life of the people and how the people deal with the people and all of this. And for me, it changed my life because to live with people and to do something with people, to experience with people, because after that you don't know what you're gonna do, you know, next, you know. And for me, like I meet you guys, like you guys riding bicycle. For me, it's like another experience to know about you guys riding a bicycle around Brazil. And for me, it's the more experiment, like wow, people can do to travel around the land too, to ride bicycle. And for me, it's like, it's cool, pretty cool what you guys do, you know, because for me it's much more different. I am sailing the boat around the world, but you guys going to bicycle and around Brazil, and for me it's like wow. And for me it's impressive to see some people to do it, you know. And it's like, there's a lot of, like, the city now, like a lot of young people, they don't do this, you know. And this is really, for me, I'm really sad, because people now, they're in the system, you know. They're in the system, and this include everything. When you're in the system, you lock up in the system and you don't know what to do, you know.
Oh yeah. So you can extract what of the young peoples today? What you resume the people, the young people?
Well, for me, like I went, like I don't have Facebook, I don't have nothing, I only have internet. But when around the world, I rather to speak to people, like what I'm doing, you know. I rather speak to people what I'm doing, you know, so people know about it. You know, I don't like to just write in the Facebook and this, because it's better that you speak to people and what you do, when you show them what the reality, you know. Because right now, it's not a lot of young people that do this now, because the young people now, maybe they do like, even they don't just stay and maybe they do everything like, I don't know what they want to do. They just stay in the city or whatever, but I think it's a different life to people, to young people to do. I think I really like support it. It's better, you know, like the young people, they should be, you know, move more and see what is happening around the world, you know, because right now the world is starting getting smaller and smaller. It's not like getting bigger.
Yeah.
It's start to like covering now, you know.
Yeah.
Like you don't have any nature anymore, you know. City is building, everything is building, and for me it's the same. Like ocean now, it's the same thing. Like people making oil everywhere around the world now, and for me it's the same thing. Like you stay in the land, they're building the city. It's the same now. The ocean now, they're building oils and everything, platform. And for me it's pretty sad, because you know the system now taking over the whole universe now, and not the universe, sorry, but the life of the people and you know, like nature, and for me it's like I'm really glad that I saw these things like first before they disappear, you know.
Yeah. So, thank you for the interview with us, Pedalar Preciso, and maybe our next project may be Navegar é Preciso. Maybe. Thank you, guy, and good luck to you in your next trip.
Yeah, for you guys too. Good luck and have a good time in Bicicleta around Brazil. Ciao. Valeu.